Welcome back to Free Blonding Education. We are here with another free blonding tutorial. My name is Micah Beasley, Chains by Micah over on Instagram. Give me a follow for more blonding transformations and tips. Today we are doing something a little bit different. We're doing a bright blonde, but I'm going to show you guys how I incorporate a little bit of low lighting just to make a blonde pop more and to have a really bright and bold money piece, but that flows with the whole look. So keep watching for this super fun blonding transformation. We're going to go ahead and get mixed up today. We are using, as always, the original mineral lighteners. We're using the paint powder from O&M, 10 grams of the paint powder. We're mixing that with 20 grams of the Super Blonde 9. We're going to start with 10 vol, and then as we remix, we'll up the developer. Now in between her foils, I want to bring it a little depth because she really wants her money pieces to pop. And in order for money piece to pop, there has to be depth behind it. However, our challenge is she likes to be really bright blonde. We don't want the low lights to go too dark, and we don't want them to go too far down to where she feels like a brunette. How we're going to do this is we're going to keep that low light really, really light. Formula. We're doing an 8-0 and a 9-8. 9-8 because I want to keep that 8-0 on the lighter side. We're going for a very cool tone blonde, so we want to keep that mid-low light very cool. And lastly, our foil of choice today, these cute kissy face House of Foil. They're giving Sabrina Carpenter, they're giving Valentine's Day. As always, you can use code Micah Beasley for money off on House of Foils. I get this all mixed up and then I'll show you guys the application.
All right, let's get into this application. She did get a full highlight last time, but she was still looking pretty dark underneath, so I'm gonna go in and just do those hairline foils around the underneath of her hair. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna do about 4, I think, of the hairline foils, and I'm gonna do that same thing on both sides, and then I will meet them in the middle. I really like using my board when I'm doing the underneath sections. I feel like I can just get a better grip, especially right there in like that first foil. I feel like I can just get a better grip with it. So I did those foils up that side, and then now I'm just meeting those in the middle and just getting those little dark holes. I'm just gonna work up her head, and then after I did this foil, I'm gonna go in and do like teasy lights up her head, just to kind of cover more ground with the darkness without having to go in and do an actual full. She also has a row of extensions, so I feel like that kind of helps to hide the darkness under there. Okay, now we're starting out with, I want you guys to watch my pattern really closely here. We're starting out with a slaby light, and then I'm going to section out and do another slaby light, but I'm going to clip up that section. And here I'm doing a weave, and I'm bringing down my mid-low light formula. And then that section I clipped away is now going to be my highlight. And then I'll do this again for you guys because I know it went kind of fast because I want you guys to get my pattern here. So now this one is just a normal slaby light, normal highlight, no mid-tone in between. So we're going to do that. And then once I fold that off, now we have another section here. I'm going to slaby light the top part off, clip that up, big weave here, and I'm bringing down my mid-low light formula. And now that's a highlight. And this is the pattern that I'm doing all the way up the head until I can no longer reach. And then I'm going to go around and show you guys the money piece. So yeah, here we are doing another slaby light. And then this next one, I'm going to weave off the slaby light from the top, clip that up. And then that's going to be my mid-tone low light right there. I'm not pulling that low light all the way through the ends. I'm just doing it in the mid section just because I still want to keep her really bright and blonde, just adding in a little bit of like a soft dimension in there. All right, so now we are to her money piece, and I'm doing a money piece slice count for you guys because I want you to see how many slices we do because she wants it really bold. And when I say slice, I'm literally doing a slice, no hair left out, but it's a very fine amount of hair. See, I'm not doing a full chunk, like it's very fine amount. Here we are, we're on number 3. And she really wants it bold and bright around her face. So that's why I'm packing these in there, and I'm not afraid. Don't be afraid to go in and do these back-to-back slices in the money piece when your clients want a lot of brightness. Just make sure that you are not doing too thick of sections right here. You still want to keep those slices very, very fine. And then we need to be very mindful of what we're doing after the slices. So this is my first weave. I'm making sure that that hair that's left out right there is fine. I don't want to leave out a big chunk right there. just a very fine section. And now I'm going to keep going up her head with Slaby lights. I'm not doing any more low lights now, just because I want to keep it really bright around her face. Those low lights stopped right where I stopped foiling. Now we're going to the sides, and I'm just doing my sides like normal, just a normal highlighting around her face. And I definitely like to make sure I'm getting all those baby hairs and getting a good like diagonal back section and getting a lot of coverage when I'm doing the sides. She does have a row of extensions, so I don't have to go in there and do a crazy amount of foiling around the sides, but definitely brightening the black holes and brightening, you know, where she needs it, like right there above the ear. You could see it was a little bit darker. Oh, you guys, the foil pool was so pretty. You could really see like the dimension I added in there. Oh, it was so good. The money piece was like chef's kiss. Like everybody wanted this money piece on their heads. We didn't root, we didn't tone, we just left it bright. Did use a little Olaplex purple shampoo, and gosh, it was so beautiful.
Thank you guys for watching yet another free blonding education video. Please subscribe for more videos. I have new videos weekly for you. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Mains by Micah, for more blonding tips. Thank you guys for watching and being a part of this community.